Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the SMU Mustangs taking on the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Pittsburgh's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
From the gun on third down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So SMU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up.
There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. And the Mustangs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Robbins. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Look out, he's got room. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is now 5 here in the first.
And we finally get at least 3 on the board. I know everybody had this at home. We were all expecting the 5-0 to start this one out the gate. So low scoring, not a lot of points. Shoot, maybe that's enough to get it done.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Got room to work. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On target. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. He'll keep it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Worley. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Robbins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Motion from the back. Got it behind the line. It's Robbins. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a man in the middle. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got him downfield. On the move at the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And there is no question they should just keep letting this guy throw the ball. He's 5 for 5 on this drive. They've only run 5 offensive plays, and he's already got him down here by the goal line. Let him keep chucking it.
And the Panthers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goal breaks into the open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes the handoff. It's Fleming. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down. And he slides in safely.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Worley. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Mustangs are marching down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Snap it to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 8 over Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's all. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Shaw. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shaw. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Robbins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds his tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Good right down the boulevard. The lead is now back down to 9.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And holding on to a 1st half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
and the Panthers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the single back. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. That's caught. It's Walters. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Mustangs! He got a step and just dusted the field. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And they'll try to tack on 2. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Worley. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Yaw. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Wants to throw it. Hauls it in. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Worley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A designed run for the quarterback.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, SMU. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up by 16 over Boston College. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes a diving grab along the right sideline. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Worley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Find space on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Shaw. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Clements. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Worley. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. A strike downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Panthers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Got a little space. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward, and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the back. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the handoff. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. On the option. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield. It's Shaw. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Pitt right back to the line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Got it in the middle. It's all. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Bringing the heat. much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least